Next day was Sunday, February 25th, which was the Princess Half Marathon. Last day of getting up early. So I walked over to the TTC and did the monorail to the race with some other people, and it was funny because I was walking over there, I've done this before, and I had these girls saying, oh, you're going the wrong way, you gotta go to the lobby to go to the monorail. I was like, if you go to the lobby to go to the monorail, I'm not sure if that's running with the resort monorail, or it probably was, but that's gonna take you to Grand Floridian, then stop at Magic Kingdom, then stop at Contemporary, and then stop at TTC, when you can just walk to TTC, go through security once, which is very nice, and then hop on the monorail there. And since I went through security there, the monorail led us in a back way where we did not have to do race security, which was very nice, and so it's organized. And then you came right near Race Retreat, which was perfect for me. So I went to Race Retreat and I saw Gerald, and we took pictures. Then this was waiting in line for the characters. They had Maleficent. No, yes, it was Maleficent first, and then it was the Evil Queen from Snow White, which I was Snow White that day, so hey, that was perfect. And then they had Cruella de Vil, and she was amazing. She was quite the character. So we sat down on the couch together and posed, and they had all these little puppies. Checked my bags after that and got my stuff ready and headed out to the corrals. And I was gonna try to find Gerald because we were in the same corral, which was D for that day. Too many people. But I did see Kate from Rothred, so I walked with her to the corrals, because this time you had to walk the back way, which is like almost a mile maybe. So that was fun catching up with her. And then I got in my corral and started the half marathon by myself, which was fun. I wasn't planning to run with anyone, or I didn't want to hold anyone back. I didn't know how I was feeling. Because this trip I was low on iron, and I was supposed to start iron infusions to help with health the day before the trip, and I canceled that because I thought, you know, if there's any side effects, probably not the best before a running event, so I waited till I got back to do that. That's another story. So I wasn't feeling the best, just energy wise. It was but I had a change of heart when I saw Laura and Stephanie and Jenna Lynn over in line near the Evil Queen, when she's like a hag or older woman. I don't know the proper term. And I got photos with them and decided to run with them for a while, so that cheered me up. And then we ran towards Magic Kingdoms. So we ran down Main Street. I saw Tanya cheering for Grumpy Runners, and that was a lot of fun to see Tanya. Thank you so much for cheering. And then took photos in front of the castle, which you always gotta do if it's Princess or just any race special. Ran towards Tomorrowland, took pictures with Buzz Lightyear. Then I think it was the Queen of Hearts. Don't quote me on that. And then in the new Fantasyland section, it was Gaston and Belle, so that's exciting. Last year it's just Gaston, and then this year they brought Belle into it. So Laura was like, oh, she's in it. And then we met Connie in line waiting for that, and she's a sweetheart, so thank you for coming up and talking to us. It's great meeting you. And then we ran towards the castle, took pictures in front of the castle. Then it was off to Liberty Square, and then Frontierland we took pictures with Woody, and he matched us perfectly with the red, the blue, and the yellow for Snow White and Woody. They're very similar colors. And then we took pictures with Cowboy Goofy, and he had adorable cowboy boots on. And then he ran in near Big Thunder, splashed out of the park, took pictures, or we actually did a video in front of the train fighting, like who's gonna lie down and not today. I think Laura has that, so that was fun. We saw Jenilyn and her group, and they were the fairies this time, so that was cute. We took pictures in front of the dragon from the parade, and then we ran out that section. Fairies near Grand Floridian and the Glass Slipper Men, I think. Then I split ways with Laura. She went ahead, and it was a long stretch, very crowded, just not my favorite part of the course. I ran into Sarah, which was a lot of fun seeing her, and we talked a little. Then both did our own separate things. I continued pushing to try to run ahead just to get out of the crowded section. Difficult with the heat and the humidity and the low iron. Not the best combo. Kept going, you know the rest. Same half as the half marathon in January, so you know, it's, for me, I wish they would change it up a little, or going off a side note, Star Wars is going to be the same course as Wine and Dine, which is exciting because you get to run through Pandora. I just wish it was like this. During the half you do that course, and then the next race they switch it up, so you're never doing the same course back to back, basically, just to change it up, make it more exciting. But I know it's limited with construction and things, so just grateful they're still open. And I have people messaging me about Star Wars coming up, so yeah. Anyways, finished the race with Jenilyn and her friends. That was a lot of fun. Got medals, got pixie dust in her hair. You have to do that if you're a princess, of course. Went back to race retreat. Had plenty of time for once, so that was exciting. I took my time, had breakfast, got some eggs and potatoes. Stop messaging. And then the free gift they gave you at race retreat this weekend was this little cooling pack, or heating pack, so it's up to you. You can put it in the freezer or heat it up. What else? They had tattoos on the table and sort of like this logo. So I finished race retreat, got a coffee, got my bag that I checked, went over and met with Gerald and Laura, saw them again, and that was a lot of fun. Us back to Polynesian because I was in a rush to get back on time, shower real quickly, and walk over to Grand Floridian to the Ivy Trellis. Got a hair appointment over there, and then walked back quickly to Polynesian and did my makeup and got dressed, because I walked over in just a t-shirt and shorts to do hair, no makeup, you know. So I came back, changed, and then took the monorail this time from Poly to Grand Floridian, saved my feet a little, to do tea with Gerald at the Garden View tea room, which was a lot of fun. I think this was his first time having tea there, so it is nice to have company. I originally had this booked for me and my mom, but since she couldn't come, and then my other friends, they all had fast passes or things, which I totally understand, just because it was last minute, so no worries. But it was a lot of fun that he came, so I was grateful. And then he went over to Poly after that to do Ohana's with Laura, and I wanted to do that, but at the same time I wanted time in Magic Kingdom to explore, and I had dinner at Skipper's Canteen with a friend, and Angeline, so it was nice to catch up with her from Instagram. And then I did the People Mover over there. Oh, can't beat that. And then watching the sunset over Magic Kingdom is beautiful. Just, I could do that all day, you know. And got some castle pictures, and then watched the fireworks after dinner, and then went into the Emporium, and you know, it's just mobbed at that point, so I was like, I gotta go. So I took the ferry boat back, and when I took it back to Poly, the little river show was going on, so that was pretty cool that you're right passing it on the water. Pretty cool. And my roommate was out, so I had all that time to pack and get ready for the next day, check my bags early and just get out of there. And then the next day was last day, Monday, February 26th. So I woke up like at 6:30 and just started getting ready, hair and makeup, so I could pack all that stuff away. Checked luggage and got all my luggage up to the bellhop people and the airline people by 9 a.m. so I was happy about that. Got breakfast and then saw Jenna Lynn, so that was fun. Walked to the TTC at the monorail, or walked to the TTC to get the monorail at Epcot. And first thing in Epcot, I got my giraffe ears in the Africa section, so I was excited to get those beautiful babies. Then I did American Adventure because they recently upgraded it, so I wanted to see if I noticed any changes or not. I think the most noticeable is the song at the end. It's a little different. Went over to see Snow White in Germany because I was wearing my Snow White spirit jersey. Don't have it on today, but, and then these Snow White ears that I made, but she was not there that day, so that's sad. But the character attendant was out and she was so amazing and decided to do a little photo shoot with me at the wishing well, so I'll insert those photos. Then went over to Mouse Gear and I got 2 Alex and Ani bracelets, lunch at Electric Umbrella, and then I ran into Ivy and her friend and we talked a little bit, and then I headed back on the monorail to Polly and got a Dole Whip, because if you stay at Polynesian, were you really there if you didn't get a Dole Whip? So I had to get one of those things. Now, honestly, I couldn't eat all of it. It's just too sweet. So I only had half. But I still got it. Ran in the gift store to get the little phone charger to bring with me, and then got my bags and waited for the Magical Express back to the airport. And I didn't have the most magical night returning. I took United and my luggage got damaged, and I think partially it's because when you check your bags at like 9 a.m. in the morning and you have a 7 o'clock flight and you don't get back till close to 9 or 7:30 flight, I think it was 7:30. So they take it over early and then it's just spinning in the carousel thing all day. Who knows? It looks like it got pulled and all that, but Eagle Creek replaced some of the things. The pull handle was broken, all that, so luckily they fixed it for me. And yeah, it was an exhausting day. Oh, and real quickly, here's the medals for the 5 count. It's supposed to be Rapunzel with her hair. Then for the 10K we have Merida, and she's a spinner. And it's the 3 bears, I believe. Yeah, and that's really pretty. My favorite medal out of the half marathon medals and challenge medals would have to be this beauty for the 10th anniversary. And not only is it gorgeous, it spins from Snow White to the Seven Dwarfs cottage with the dwarfs on there. How adorable. It's glitter all over and it's just gorgeous with the gold. Turn it back to snow. And it has glitter type right here in the ribbon, so it is stunning. And then last but not least is gorgeous too. If you did the 10K and the half marathon, you got the Fairy Tale Challenge medal. And it was the 5th anniversary of the challenge, even though they changed the name, but they still honored it. And it says 5 years running. Pretty. But I'm so excited that I got to do Princess this time. So were you at Princess, and what was the most magical race that you liked during the days? Did you do all 3 races or just the half marathon? Did you do anything special in this trip? And let me know if you would like me to do a Q&A on Run Disney, just in general, if you have any questions for that. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a magical day. Bye.